Welcome to MCC Made, the official podcast of Metropolitan Community College.
Giving you a backstage pass to all things MCC with your hosts, Emma Frazier and Katherine Riggs.
Wow.
Okay, I feel like we have to address that you can see us.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, you. Hi, you.
Yeah, we've decided to take this show to your eyes, not just to your ears.
Hi. Yes.
We're so nervous, so demure about this.
We are so stressed out about being on camera. But you know what? It's for the good of the people.
Yeah.
They need to see this.
They need to see us, I think.
Us two 19-year-olds.
Yeah. Now you can clearly see how young.
And all these lights really
I am.
emphasize how young looking we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can see us now. So if you want to watch us, if you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, just know you can go to YouTube and watch the video of this now.
Okay, not to sound like a total old person, but at least on Spotify, you can now upload like video. Like you can watch it on Spotify.
Oh, I have Apple Podcasts, and I guess I don't listen to any podcasts that also do video, so I'm not sure if that's a thing.
Yeah,
on there.
we'll have to do more research. We'll have to do our own research.
Do our
on
own
that.
research. Naturally.
But probably if you're watching us, it's on YouTube.
Right.
Potentially other platforms, but most definitely on YouTube.
Right.
So, welcome. Is this like a reality TV where you're not supposed to like look directly into your camera, or am I?
I've already looked at it like a bunch.
I know.
So too late for that.
Everybody be cool.
We're all learning.
Everyone be cool.
We're all learning. It's a learning experience.
You know, this actually is a good segue for something I wanted to discuss.
Great.
Today. So podcasts, typically an audio medium.
Correct.
Right.
Kind of their whole bag.
Kind of their whole thing. Okay. Text messages.
Yes.
A text medium, one would say.
Yeah.
What do
believe it or not.
Hard to believe. However, do you know people who are very into voice memos?
No.
Voice notes?
No. Like very into them? No.
Like do you send them ever?
Yes, but not. No. Yes. But not like serious ones. I send like, oh man, I'm trying to even think of like the examples of what I send. They're not anything I'm comfortable sharing. They're really embarrassing.
I think that I've only sent them like in response to somebody. I don't know that I've ever initiated a voice memo conversation, to which I say, just call me. If it is too long for you to text to me, just call. Like people who have full conversations over voice note, I
back and forth voice notes. I'm like, okay, that's a phone call.
Yeah.
If somebody's like, oh my God, the craziest thing happened today, and then they just send the story as a voice note, but then I can like, because they're like, this is too long to text, but then you can like text in return. That is actually the best, because it does add some drama to the story.
For sure.
Yes. So I'm in a group chat with a couple of my old coworkers at a retail job. And I'm the most, believe it or not, of that group up to date on like pop culture happenings.
Sure.
So I kept updating them on various pop culture happenings in a voice note, because it'd be things like, it was like the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni thing. And I'm like, there is so many things that I can't even text this. So I would send like a 5-minute voice note, just sort of summing it up.
Right.
And even that was could have been double the length, but
sure.
So it's like things like that I've done. And then sometimes when people do something that makes them sound really like geriatric, or they talk about something that like their parents have done, I will maybe I shouldn't reveal this, but I will send a voice note of me just singing to the tune of Moon River. I'll just say old people. Old people.
You know what?
And I don't know why I started doing that or when I started doing that, but that is one consistent that I do is old people.
You know what? That is a voice note that I approve of.
Yeah.
I
And
approve.
like now when you send one on an iPhone, it'll like transcribe it.
Right.
So that is no fun because it does sort of take out the element of surprise.
Right.
Like when people go to play it, they already know it's going to be, but it just, you don't know I'm going to sing it. You might just think I'm saying it.
Right. I just, yes, there are absolutely applications where voice note is applicable. But when I see people who have just like conversations on conversations of just back and forth voice note, I'm like,
Get a walkie-talkie.
or call them.
Or call them.
Call them.
Call them.
Pick up the phone. I know that's unpopular with the youth, of which I am one.
Right.
But,
So that's how we know.
right. I'm an old soul.
Trapped
Which is
in
what
this
the youth,
young body.
which is what the youth say
Right.
all the time.
Right. They all identify as old souls. Yeah, I also don't send like watching younger people Snapchat is also very stressful because
Yeah.
it's like they do like, and it's like the fastest and it's not like a real photo. It's like their face this fast and then they just like send those back and forth to each other.
Well, are they so just like, is snap streaks
Still a thing?
still a thing?
I don't know.
My husband asked me the other day if I had any snap streaks, and I go, am I 12? I go, first of all, I've never had it.
Does he?
No, he doesn't
Okay.
even have Snapchat. I'm like, I was like, I've never once cared about maintaining a snap streak.
I feel like I did for like a second, and then I was like, no, it's gone. Well, like,
Oh, well.
we're going to keep on living our lives,
Yeah,
turns
I
out.
mean, people who have like, you know what? People who have multi-year snap streaks, respect. When I used to take the youths, of which I am one, to a camp.
My
Like I was
comrades.
as like a chaperone for like a summer camp,
Yeah.
and they couldn't bring their phone. Like was part of it, which is good. I mean, yeah, detach
Yeah.
from reality a little bit here. But they would like give their snap or they could have their phone. They just didn't have Wi-Fi, is what it was. Like there was no cell service.
Okay. So
That makes
it
more
was
sense.
just a camera
Yeah.
at that point.
Right. But they couldn't send anything because there was no service, there was no Wi-Fi, there was no nothing. So they would give before they left, they like would give a friend their Snapchat password and username so they could log in and keep the snap streaks alive. And to that I say, that's insane.
I'm going to tell you what that's giving. In the 90s, when you had a Tamagotchi, and you would ask your mom to keep it alive while you were at
But
school.
she
And
didn't.
knowing my mom, she just was like, oh, it died. And we like, honest to God, I think believed that she was like taking time out of her day to like feed and like play with a
Tamagotchi.
She was probably like, that thing
Mm-hmm.
is beeping at me relentlessly and I need it to.
It's in a drawer somewhere.
Right next to our Furby that also wouldn't.
We can't talk about Furbies.
No,
on
we
here.
can't. They're listening though.
Yeah.
Because then the worst was when you accidentally opened that cabinet they were in and it would like wake up from
Yeah.
its slumber and you were like, nope,
Yeah.
nope,
no.
that's why I was in there actually.
I think we can talk about. We could probably have a whole other conversation about Furbies. We'll come back to Furbies.
in the 90s, we'll come back to Furbies.
We'll come back to them. But
Yes.
yeah, no, I thought that was wild that you were giving your username and password to somebody else to keep your snap streak alive.
That's dedication to a very weird thing.
Agreed. Agreed. I don't know. I just yeah, I think voice memos have their point. But also I know people just don't like calling people on the phone anymore. I am not anti-phone call.
Oh, I love a phone call.
I love a good phone call.
Love a good phone call.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Give me all the deets. Give me
Yeah.
the scoop. I want to be able to react in real time
yeah. I'm
to
all
your
about
story.
it. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, now that we're on a visual medium, we're back to the podcast. The topic at hand is if you listen to one of our last episodes, we decided to
take a dive.
a deep dive through our archives.
Yes. Decade by decade.
So again, if you ever watched VH1 in the early 2000s, they had their like I love the 70's, I love the 80's.
I love the 90's. Then they did I love the 2000s.
But it was too soon.
Too soon. We didn't miss anything.
Yeah,
yet.
we were still in them. But we should have thought about this before workshop a name, but I'm going to go with I love MCC and just through the decades. But we're going to start with the 70's. And
we are.
As per usual, Katherine is our archives guru.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like you listeners, am just taking it all in for the first time.
I would like to shout out to my friend Kristen, who legitimately works in archives, and say that it's really fun, and I'm jealous she gets to do that all the time.
God.
So.
Shout out to Kristen.
Okay, so we are going to the year. We're going back to the year that that Metropolitan Community College came to be.
Was that the full name?
Yes.
Metropolitan Community College?
Metro Tech.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it was inside story back then for all of our
employees.
For all of our employees. That's what we've called our news thing we don't anymore, but was always called Inside Story, and that started, turns out, in 1976. So I would like to start with, so this is October 15th, 1976, and I just thought, in 1976, we were getting an award for this, and I feel like it's even more timely now.
Mm-hmm.
But the college received an award Tuesday from the Veterans Administration Hospital in Omaha for excellence and outstanding contributions in the field of mental health.
Wow.
Which I feel like probably wasn't discussed as much in the 70's at all. So it says they cited that the college has a sensitive staff and an individualized program that has provided quality testing, evaluation, work sampling, guidance, and encouragement for veterans with mental health problems.
Wow.
MTCC, which was Metro Tech Community College, provided extensive services to veterans via the offices of financial aids, veteran services, career exploration, and assessment and counseling. They added that the college's quote-unquote competent, friendly staff show a sincere interest in the well-being of each and every student, making the atmosphere of the college especially conducive to learning.
Wow.
And I would say that is still true.
It absolutely is so true.
That is so true. So there you go. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
Because it could still be today.
What a nice feel good to start us off.
And okay, so this is back when we still had personal notes, and sadly there is a Post-it on covering half of this one, so I can't finish it. But from what I can gather, this one just says the headline is returned, and it says Superintendent of Buildings and Grounds, Joe, I don't know how to say Joe's last name, but it says basically has returned something in Minnesota. So he just went to Minnesota, but he's back.
Oh.
So like.
I hope you had a good trip.
Yeah. Like. Sure. Okay. But this was the headline is notes from a GED grad.
Okay.
And it says, our continuing education department sent this to us and we thought we'd share it with our Inside Story readers. And it's like a full letter about a woman who overcame a lot to get her GED.
Mm-hmm.
And then she included a poem that she wrote.
Okay.
And here it is.
Okay.
Life is complete with woes and pleasures, as a page of music has its notes and measures. We seldom breathe life's fragrant air, but choose instead such bleak despair.
Oh.
Looking back, I feel I've conquered my quest, and know in my heart I've done my best. Yet dreams and fantasies I've yet to pursue, and uncharted pathways for me and you.
Oh.
That was Jean Heffernan, a GED grad of May 1977.
Wow, that was nice, Jean.
Gina, we love that for you.
Oh
Where are
gosh.
you now?
If you're listening.
If you're listening, or if you know Jean and you're listening, let us know. But we can put her full letter on there because it is nice, but it's long. So, and then let's see. So this is from December 1977.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very visual. So, but now we can do that, whichever camera I'm supposed to look in. We'll get better at that.
We're
Here's
very
that
good.
one just in case
We're
I
very
need
good
to
at
hit
this.
all of them.
Very good.
But it's a Metro commercial art student, Tim McDonald, is shown with his winning entry in a student billboard design contest, and his billboards got to go all over town.
Well, first of all, his should, because that is a very cool billboard.
Actually, very cool.
Yeah.
I would like there to be a giant resurgence of
Fun billboards.
fun billboards, but also just 70 art that looks like it's from the 1970s.
Yeah.
Because I know that was modern at the time, but I'm very obsessed with it. So this month, student design billboards will be popping up around town to remind residents to take advantage of Metro classes this winter. And just what does Metro think it has to lure people away from cozy homes this season? A quick read through of the college's winter schedule of classes show there's something going on for just about everyone. For example, did you know there's a whole career specialty in interpreting for the hearing impaired? This popular program provides the student thoroughly in sign language, involves the student thoroughly in sign language, psychology of deafness, and in working with hearing impaired people in many practical day-to-day situations.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't think I grabbed page 2 of that though. Whoopsie. But so also, if you look at Tim McDonald, he has such a good 70s mustache.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty
Oh my god. Yes. I love this. I'm in. Tim, good
Tim?
work. Good work, Tim. Oh my gosh.
If anybody has those billboards lying around.
Yeah, also, when you can see this, it is also funny how small scale this billboard is compared to how big billboards are now.
That is not far off the ground. Like he's standing next to it and his like head, like his head is like at the top. So like, I guess I didn't even think about that.
I want to know where this was specifically.
I really wish they said. They do not tell you.
Oh my gosh.
But it is hopefully not a highway because you got to look real quick or you if you weren't looking up, you were going to miss it.
Oh my gosh, that's very funny.
And also it would take a lot to lure me from it takes a lot to lure me from my cozy home in the winter. So
yeah. Please. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, I love this billboard. I have a lot of follow-up questions about it. But yeah, Tim, or anyone who knows Tim, if you're listening, let us know.
Call us.
And if you still have this design,
call us.
Call us immediately.
Immediately.
Julie, that was a quick fix.
Yeah, only 1 week to get my mobile device repair certificate.
Hey, Ray, how's the market?
Buyer or seller, I've got it covered thanks to the MCC Real Estate Workshop.
Looking good, Ray. Amanda, look at you. You're already
a certified pharmacy technician? That's right. I got my certificate in less than a year.
Hey, that was almost as fast as
precision measurement. I'll be certified in just a week.
Earn a career certificate in less than a year.
This is me at MCC.
This is my last piece of fun info, but I loved it because of the drama of the title. Mm-hmm. But it says, Metro attacks the energy crisis.
Oh.
Like we are a government agency.
Sure. And we have the authority.
A unique cooperative endeavor. It is enabling Metro to pioneer an alternative energy training project, which could have great implications for both the college and the community. As a result of this innovative effort, Metro is training 12 students in solar energy technology and at the same time providing low-income homes with window-type solar energy heating panels.
Whoa.
And there is a picture of them, and they don't look like the solar panels you see now.
Oh, no,
they
they
look
don't.
like just one big, glue trap.
That is exactly what they look like.
So it says the program, among the first of its kind in the nation, is a joint effort of the Comprehensive Employment and Training Agency, Greater Omaha Community Action, and Metro. Let's see. The MTCC Foundation provided the necessary financing for hand tools and major equipment. Metro is housing the project at 5102 North 30th Street. which is us,
Yeah.
somewhere on Fort Omaha campus, and provides support services, including the placement of students in jobs upon completion of the program.
Hey, nothing has changed.
Really. Described as an entry-level technology program, the project enables students to actually design and construct the solar window units. It additionally provides them with instruction and experiences in the development of roof collector units and solar heaters for greenhouses. The average age of the student in the program is 24, with a majority having completed 2 years of college work. It's administered by our Continuing Education Division, has been in the subject of several recent news features, and will be highlighted on Nebraska's ETV program, Grand Generation,
Hey.
on March
okay.
6, 1978. So if you somehow taped that day and have the footage, you just let us know. I would like to say, and I know we've briefly touched on it in a past one where we've dug into the archives, the personal notes section, I feel like I'm going to have to do a whole episode just highlighting personal notes. Because people were just telling everybody everything.
Telling everyone their biz.
Yeah, which like people do now in a different way, I feel like. And there's like a whole thing where it's like normalized not telling anybody anything. And that's because now I feel like I do know too much about people. But it turns out maybe that goes all the way back to the 70s, because it says Dick Doty, 10 out of 10, great name.
Yeah, that is a good name.
Was Metro's mail courier, wishes to thank everyone for the well wishes and thanks for the gift during his long illness.
Sure.
It's like, we don't need to know that the poor man had a long illness, but like he's the, like, and honestly, maybe everybody wouldn't have known, but Dick wanted to give just a blanket thanks.
You know, I would be curious to know how many employees we had at that time, and maybe everyone did know him.
Well, if you're the mail courier, I guess most people probably do know you.
I mean, you know your mail courier.
I do. Oh my God. I would, man, Dan, the mailman, is a treasure. And I love him so much. When we moved into our house 9 years ago, and he was our mailman, and he was just like a nice guy. And like he walks the route, because everybody has like mailboxes on their house in our neighborhood. So he has to like come up to your door, and he's the mailman who also will like leave treats for your dogs. Which, you know, so they obviously also love Mailman Dan in our house.
Sure.
When we got married, my wedding was featured in the Omaha World Herald.
Brag.
When they used to do that, which I love that, because again, I'm nosy, so I love that segment where they would tell you about people's weddings in there. So mine was in there. He knocked on the door one day, and and he would only knock if we had a package to like make sure that it didn't get left outside. He also knew I was working from home all the time at this point, because this is before we all came back to work in the office. And he knocked on the door, and I guess I took too long to get up there because he was like walking away, but there wasn't a package, and I was like, "Oh, hey, like what's up?" And he was like, he's like, "Hey, was that your wedding in the paper?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was." And he's like, "Wow, it looked like a lot of fun." I was like,
gosh.
"Thank you, Dan." And then the next day, he put a copy of that paper in the mailbox with like a note, like a Post-it note on it that was like, "Looked like a fun time. Congrats!" Like,
Oh my god.
so we love Dan. We love Dan. And then when I had Clark, and we were home from the hospital, I mean, Clark was like days old. Like it was like one of our first days back at home, and Dan came up to the door to like get, like, I think I met him at the door to give him to get the mail, and he's like, "Oh, I hope there's something good in there today," like about the mail. And I was like, "Oh, there is something good in here today." And we like held Clark out, and I'm telling you, his face, he was like, "Oh my." He's like, "I didn't even know you were pregnant," which I was like, "Dan, you are polite. I have stood out and talked to you on this front porch."
Right.
And then the next day, he, with the mail, dropped off a package of diapers
Dan.
and said, "Fill them up, Clark."
I love Dan.
We love Dan so much. And when his like Social Security card came in the mail, he like wrote a Post-it note on that envelope and was like, first piece of mail?
Oh my gosh.
He's so good. There's no one better. Sorry, if you think your mailman's better, you're actually really wrong.
Yeah.
So, he's top notch. So anyway,
You love that.
so yes, people I guess do care about their
Absolutely. I was
their
like,
mail couriers.
you are proof.
So sorry to Dick Doty. I'm sure I actually would have been one of those people well wishing and giving you a gift. But then this one is a board member, which I'm like, we don't like board member W.T. O'Hanlon.
Great name.
Fake name, let's be honest. Wishes to express his thanks for the well wishes and messages of concern for his wife, Jeannie, during her illness. And it's like, poor Jeannie can't. Like,
You know what? This is the stuff that people put on Facebook now.
oh, it has become this. But here's the rub with me because I'm nosy. I'm like, what's the illness? It's
Right.
just a mysterious one.
Right.
Like, what? Like, are we talking about like the flu,
Right.
or are we talking like
No.
more serious?
Right.
But then that's also where it's like on Facebook where people are like having a bad day. Just keep me in your thoughts and prayers. Like, I don't want to talk about it right now. And it's like, yes, you do actually. And like, I'm here to listen, but like, yeah, like, let us know what's going on there, okay? Because like,
So we're starting with the 70s.
Yes.
If that wasn't clear, we opened in the 70s.
correct,
Correct. If that's not clear, we opened in the 70s.
correct.
In 1974. So we don't have tons of archives from the 70s because
We have
A,
half a decade.
half a decade. B, we were busy probably doing other things than archiving. But I have, I guess, 5 years of like highlights.
Okay,
So 1974,
open.
the Nebraska legislature consolidates 8 technical community college areas into 6. Metropolitan Technical Community College opens its doors in the summer of 1974 to serve the people in Dodge, Douglas, Sarpy, and Washington counties.
Our 4-county service
Yep.
area.
Marm H. Harris is the first president.
Yes, Marm's name is in here as well. And
Also-
that, not a name you hear anymore.
and
Marm.
I kind of love.
Is his name just Marm?
That is the question. I don't know.
I don't know what it would be short for.
I don't either. The first campus is a former warehouse at 132nd and I Streets. Hosts 109 students in 46 programs during its inaugural fall quarter. So already almost 1,000 students in your first quarter. That's
At the most random place in town.
correct. But not bad. Not a bad start, Marm.
No, we love it, Marm.
All right. 1975. Fort Omaha, an abandoned military base, becomes...
Abandoned. Doesn't that make us sound so haunted?
It really does.
We are, though.
We'll get to that in spooky season.
Yes.
We'll come back to that.
If you've had a spooky experience in your building, please let us know. Because I know some people have on the Fort Omaha campus.
Yes. Yes. Email us at MCCmade.
Yes, we will be asking. We will be asking for people to tell us
Your spooky questions. /spookies.
experiences.
Okay. 1975. Fort Omaha, an abandoned military base, becomes the college's first permanent campus. Plans are made to develop another campus in the South Omaha Industrial Park on the site of a former packing plant. In September, the college holds its first graduation.
Cutie.
We love.
We love.
In 1977, MCC's pioneers a special solar energy training program, which I think we're going to talk more about.
Yes.
I lost my spot. Okay. The project provides window-type solar heating for 12 low-income homes in Omaha. The college plans to add a third permanent campus near Elkhorn. This campus will replace the rented facility at 132nd and I Streets.
I need to look at what that building, like what's there now.
I think.
Isn't it like I keep picturing that lumber yard over there, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
think
if that's
I
where
like
I'm
looked
thinking.
and there's really nothing out there. Or maybe I
No,
there was something
oh,
else
wait,
I was
no.
looking at.
It's by where the old play days would be. And Skateland, which
Oh, yeah.
gone but not forgotten.
Right. All right. 1978.
Okay.
The new-
77 just had nothing noteworthy going on.
That was, the solar was
Oh, I thought it
77.
was 76. Might be.
Wow. She doesn't listen, folks. Okay. 1978. The New South campus officially opens at 2909 Babe Gomez Ave. We're still there.
We're still there.
With the Mahoney Building,
Still there.
and the Industrial Training Center,
R.I.P.
which I'm sure is
Well,
renamed.
it's like there,
Yeah.
but yeah. That name is gone. Although I still call it that sometimes. Sorry.
Well, non-credit classes are offered in 32 community centers.
32.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So there you go. And finally, in 1979, MCC is granted full accreditation by the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools.
Hey.
The college awards full tuition scholarships to graduating high school seniors.
We're still doing it.
We love.
We're still out here doing it.
Yes. I mean, it's, again, as much as things change, things are the same.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we're still doing
It's
the same
all
stuff.
cyclical, turns
Mhm.
out.
Mhm.
What's old is new.
Yeah.
We still care about students' mental health. We're still giving out a bunch of scholarships. We're still getting people trained to go in jobs.
Yeah.
We're nothing if not consistent.
Yeah.
And I'm also thinking about that, you reading that and saying like the first graduation was like 2 years after we opened, and that it's so weird to think about like just not
Yeah.
having a graduation those first 2 years. Cause I know that makes sense, but it's so bizarre to think like, oh, we don't need one for 2 years because everybody's just starting.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. As somebody who helped plan graduation this year, I'd be very curious to know how that planning went and where it was.
Where
was it?
It was probably small enough they could hold it somewhere on
Yeah.
campus.
Maybe.
Who knows? There's like nothing. We'll have to find it. We'll go back in those archives and see what they
Mhm.
have to say, because I'm sure it's in there where it was.
It has
I'll
to
find
be.
it.
It has
Don't
to be in
you
there
worry.
somewhere. But
Don't you worry, I'll find it.
yeah, so we don't have a ton of archives on the 70s simply because A, half a decade,
Half a decade.
and B, they were busy.
They were busy, booked and busy.
Booked and busy. Marm had a lot of things to do.
Marm was busy. But stay tuned for the 80s, because they're going to get, as the 80s were wild. So
Yes.
those archives are going to get, it's so crazy. I can't even talk.
Wow.
Crazy.
Also, if there are any alumni, faculty,
Jean, if you're out there,
anybody who has gone to MCC, worked at MCC, and has any fun facts about the college in any of these decades, we would love to hear it, and we'll share on the
Yeah.
podcast.
yeah, like you don't have to come on and be on camera with us. You can just
Although you
email us.
could.
You could.
You could, but we won't make you.
If that's like what you're about, that's fine.
Mhm.
Look it. You could be right here.
Mm-hmm. We're waiting for you. We must be stopped.
We have to.
But if you would like to tell us your
Please
stories,
do.
you can email us at mccmade@mccned.edu. And I'll answer them.
Yeah.
You're emailing me.
Yeah. Cute.
So we'd love to hear it. Well, I'm very excited to get into a full decade.
A full decade.
Yes, and all the fun things, and just fun graphics that come from all of those things.
So 80s.
I love it,
And now everyone can see them.
and I love that even more.
We love.
Yeah. It's not. We're not great at describing what we're seeing sometimes. So, we're excited for you to see it. Also, let us know if you like the video,
Yeah.
if you like seeing us.
And if you don't, this was our first one.
And if
so
you
be
don't like it,
kind.
don't tell us.
We're working on it, okay?
Okay.
Ah.
Well, we'll see you in the 80s.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
MCC Made with Emma Frazier and Katherine Rakes. Produced by Emma Frazier. Production support by Herdat.
Got a question for us? Email mccmade@mccneb.edu, and your question may be answered on a future podcast.